And hold on, I think we should be good. Let's just wait. Let's see. And it worked. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Holy crap. I'm getting used to this, okay? Yeah, this is a little bit new to me, so give me a break here. I'm just trying to get the hang of things. I'm not really used to YouTube and OBS, especially when they're coexisting together and figuring this stuff out. So yeah, welcome to the channel. This is the Poon Sauce McNasty Vapor channel, I guess you could say. I'm excited for this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and thank you to all the Stooges and the Ohmies that have been supporting me through this. And yeah, let's get right down to it. First of all, before I even start talking about what I want to do with this channel, I want to just show you guys what I'm vaping on a little bit. Obviously you guys know what I vape on and all that stuff because you guys in the chat right now hang out with me on an everyday basis. So yeah, let's get started. First up I got is my overpowered stack, of course, with the overpowered RDA. And in there I got some, where is it? Yep, Silverback's Boo Boo. Nice little combination right there. Next is like my new favorite stack of all time. I got my Evil Twin stack with the Unholy V2 on there. Serial number 000 on both the stack and the RDA, which I'm virtually in love with. And then there I got some Drip This Sour Blue Raz. And then finally, my brand new big shout out to Mr. Stan TenaciousTXVapes himself for creating this masterpiece. I got the Keen MacMod full copper, the Kennedy 25 on top of there that I just got in the mail today. All looking all matchy and awesomeness. And in there I got my all day. Obviously you guys know the company I rep from watching the Ohmies and all that. I got some transistors, lemon sugar drop in there, which is just some amazing stuff. I can vape this stuff all day, every day, without issue. So yeah, guys, welcome. Yeah, so I want to get down to business on what I wanted to do with this channel. I'm not going to be doing average reviewer stuff. I'm not starting this channel to be a reviewer. I'm starting this channel because this channel is going to be, I would say, 95% advocacy based. Reason I'm doing that is I follow a lot of people on Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff, YouTube, and I see there are a good amount of them doing advocacy stuff, but I feel like there's not enough out there. And so I know I don't have a big following out there. They know, people know me from the Ohmies and me posting on Instagram, all that, but I feel like it's not more of like I feel like, it's more of a need now, to where I need to make my voice heard. It's just something that has been going through my head nonstop lately, and obviously you guys know I have the news segment on the Ohmies, and I feel like this is something that, it's not that I want to do it, it's that I need to do it. I'm feel really passionate about this. This is an industry that helps save millions of people's lives and helps save my life. So first of all, I wanted to go down and pretty much give you guys my story of how I got into vaping. Let's see, I started smoking cigarettes when I was 13 years old. Probably, I would say, 7th grade of middle school. And then I smoked cigarettes on until maybe my sophomore year of high school, to where then it was just kind of becoming a pain in the ass to get a hold of cigarettes because of being underage and all that stuff. And I had a lot of friends who smoked hookah, so I started doing that. So I quit off the cigarettes and moved over to hookah because I noticed a lot of different like flavors that were coming out in hookahs that were appealing to me. I mean, I like cigarettes, I liked smoking them, and it's just what I did with hookah got me more into tobacco than I ever thought I would be. I mean, it was to the point where I was probably smoking, was it 4 or 5 shishas a night with my friends, and it was something that I loved. But then probably 2 years into that, I started noticing a couple declines in how I started to feel with just health and everything. So when I started vaping, it wasn't even planned, really. I was hanging out with some friends outside of where I worked, and she had a Boulder, those Boulder aerial airs, that she was going to start vaping. And then, let's see, what was it? She was going to start vaping, but she never did. So she decided, she knew I smoked hookah, so she decided to give it to me for me to have a try with it. I would have never thought of what I would have been doing with that. I was like, okay, I have really no idea anything about this industry at all, or what the hell vaping is. So I got the device. First thing I did, I googled vape shops near me, of course, on Google, and I ended up showing there's a vape shop probably 15 minutes away from my house. So what I did, I went over there, had no idea what I was doing, brought the device over there, and pretty much told them, I have no idea what I'm doing with this. Help me make the switch, make the transition. And sooner or later, I was able to make the full switch, and it was a great thing. I don't think I was dual using at the time. I maybe rarely did it, but to the point to where I would probably say within the month after I started vaping, I wasn't smoking hookah at all anymore, which I started noticing inclines of how I started to feel. Started not having the weakness of breath, getting out of bed, all that stuff that we know you start feeling when you start vaping, and then when you make the switch. Pretty much all of us, even everybody in the chat, knows that feeling of the different things. You're getting your taste buds back. You're starting to notice so much other things of how this life-saving product is gonna affect you for the greater. So tobacco products have affected my life in a countless amount of ways. I've lost 2 grandparents with complications to smoking. My grandmother smoked for over 50 years, and towards the end she was getting to the point where she was getting so desperate to smoke cigarettes where she would be on oxygen, go outside and take the oxygen mask off and still smoke. And then my grandfather, my dad's side of the family, he died from emphysema from complications to smoking for over 30 years. And then seeing how it affected them, how it just declined everything in their life. And at that time I still smoked. I didn't care anything of it, because I was so young at the time, seeing my grandparents pass like that. It was when my grandfather passed back when I was probably 13 years old, before I even started smoking. I still ended up doing it because my mom smoked for over 20 years, and it just kind of, I didn't care what people thought. I wanted to do something different. When I was younger, I wanted to be rebellious and all that stuff, so I started smoking. Then when I started vaping, and then my grandmother started noticing that she wanted to do it, but it was to the point where vaping for her wasn't going to help to where she was at. And seeing her steadily decline kind of made me wish that this industry was around soon enough to where she would have been able to get started with it, because I possibly would have a grandmother still on that side of the family. And it kind of sparked more in my head that this is an industry that will and can save lives. So me making this channel and doing everything that I possibly can to get the word out there to people and make this known to people that might not know anything about the advocacy side of vaping. Because a lot of people that started vaping from smoking cigarettes are those people who go into the gas station, got their pack, walked out, and that's it. You get the people that go in the vape shops now. They go in there, get their juice, get their coils, and walk out. They don't ask questions about what's going on in the industry. They honestly don't care what's going on in this industry. And I feel like that's something that needs to change. Everybody needs to have the mindset right now of this industry might not be around within the next year and a half. it's getting to that point. The government is going hard on vaping right now because obviously they're not making money. If people start vaping instead of smoking, the government and big pharma and all them are not going to make money off the unhealthiness of the mass public. People, they want you to continue smoking. It's a sad thing, it's a scary thing to be a part of that. And what I feel like I need to do is, even if I can go out there and change one person's mind on something, even if they're a vapor, they've been vaping for 10 plus years, and they just go in there and just do their thing. Pretty much go in there, get their coils, walk out, and just continue to vape, be on their own, and just be oblivious to what is going on in the industry that helps save their life and helps save countless of hundreds of thousands of other people's lives. If I can affect that one person who doesn't care and doesn't want to be involved, if I just spark that one thing in their head to where they even have the thought and they start thinking about it, I feel like I've accomplished something with this channel. And that's what I plan on doing with my output of the kind of content I'm going to start creating. So I hope you guys can bear with me through this kind of transition I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a little bit of adjusting period. I have an idea of what I want to do for the most part. I have ideas of different kind of little episodic little programs I want to involve this channel. So this is just an intro right now. And there's a couple things. I want to make this advocacy like 95% advocacy based, but I also want to make it entertaining for my subscribers that want to come and watch what I do on a weekly basis and a daily basis. Thank you all for bearing with me on this. I know a bunch of the Stooges have been giving me crap wanting me to put out content, which hopefully this is a good start. Maybe it can get my name out there more. I know, thank you everybody in there who support me and all that fun stuff. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. You guys have given me the push. I mean, everybody in the Stooge crew, the Ohmies, those 5 guys are like my brothers. They are my family. I wouldn't be doing this without them. They've sparked it all in my head to where they came out of nowhere and started doing stuff with their different outlooks. Like James has done his YouTube channel, which is doing a phenomenal job. And Swaggins, of course, he's doing his little "Would You Look at That" segment, which is a different outlook on the industry. It's fun. It's down to pretty much. It's straight to the point, which is a good thing, I feel like. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting caught up in everything because thanks for being patient with me, guys. Whew, jeez, yeah. It's already get used to talking by yourself without having 5 other people to piggyback off of, which is it's a little difficult, but I think I'll get the hang of it. So, what you guys could start expecting from this channel is I want to start getting other people on this channel as well, kind of doing, how do I say this? I want to know other people's story. Not just big people in the industry, but the person that goes in the vape shop every single day and does what I said earlier. Goes in there, buys their juice, buys their coils, and walks out. I want to know their story. Why they started vaping. How did vaping affect their life? Because if somebody can be affected by the story of somebody who is just doing it to save their life, think of the people out there that will get touched by that and then will relate to that feeling, and then feeling that they can go out there and do more. That's what I want out of this. I want people to go out into the world looking at vaping and thinking, I can do more than what I'm doing right now. That's my main goal with this. If I can do that, I feel like I've completed my goal with this. Second of all, there's a lot of articles that come out with vaping that I feel people don't give enough input of what is going on in these articles, having like pinpoints and all that. And even I'm gonna go for the good things that are going on with good articles that I feel like are doing great. Big shout out to VapeNews.com, which during the Ohmies I get a lot of my inspiration from. Angela Garrity, she's one of the most great human beings I ever met in my life, and if it wasn't for some of the content she puts out on VapeNews.com, I wouldn't be having the segment I have now on Vaping with the Ohmies, where it's what's in the news food sauce, which I'm going to be bringing that segment over to this channel and kind of making it my own, because they gave me the responsibility of having my own segment, but then so I'm going to take it and roll with it and actually have a channel that's based off that, which will hopefully be a great thing in the end. And lastly, I have a couple other plans that will make this channel a little bit more fun, which it won't be, maybe it'll involve that little 5% of not advocacy, but just showing me in my everyday life of my interests, my hobbies outside of vaping that involve vaping as well. So that's something I have in the works. I still got to talk to a couple people and see what they think about it, but I hope to be putting out a couple videos a week with this. It's something that it's going to take a lot of effort for me, and I understand that. I see a bunch of my friends do it, and if they can do it, so can I. We all live busy lives, and so if they can do it, so can I. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see out of this channel, throw it in the chat. I want to hear some of your guys' things of what you guys think I can do, and what kind of outlook that you guys, what kind of reach I can do with this channel to people. I know a bunch of my friends right here have ideas. I want to hear them. So if you guys have me on Instagram, but not, email me. My email is on Instagram. So yeah, I want to know your guys' ideas of what you guys want me to do with this channel. Any suggestion I will take greatly to heart, because any kind of content for me that could change somebody's outlook on this, I will definitely do it and keep it in consideration. So yeah, that's pretty much, I was going to keep this video short and sweet. Didn't want to do anything crazy. And I just want you guys to have this thought in your head to where, even if you don't have a YouTube, nothing. If you have an output, if you have a voice out there that, pretty much, if you have a voice out there that you want to be heard, do not let anybody stop you. Your voice is the most important thing to you. If you have feelings about something that need to be brought out to the masses, do it. That's what you're gonna see me doing that. I'm gonna be trying to talk to people and pretty much get my word that I feel like needs to come out of me out. So thank you all for bearing with me here. I know it's hearing me talk for almost 20 minutes by myself is kind of rambly, but I hope to make a lot of things come out of this channel, which I know you guys will support everything I do out of this. So I just want to thank you, and I hope you guys can bear with me and everything, and I'm trying to get you guys to expect big things out of this channel, which I'm going to do my best as what I can do to show everybody's expectations up there. I want to show my expectations as a vapor out there, that I can do this, and get that into somebody's head that if I can do it, so can you. We can't stop fighting the good fight, because if we're not fighting for it, who's going to fight it for us? You're going to tell the businesses to? Obviously it's not working as well as we wanted to. So if our voice can do something, our voice is the most important thing out of everything. So go follow some of these links I have in my description. Kasa, Not Blowing Smoke, Safada. Do all you can. Get involved. That's all I'm telling you. Get involved. That's what you need to do. We're to that point to where we're not asking people to get involved isn't quite working anymore. It's to the point where people need to be, and I hope people start taking that to heart, because I'm obviously taking it to heart, because it's just, how do I explain that? I don't know, it's a lot to take in. It kind of gets overwhelming sometimes, but even if it's overwhelming, it still needs to happen. So again, thank you guys for bearing with me on this. I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hopefully I'll get some more content out of you guys soon. That's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for coming by. And yeah, pick up a vape, keep it cloudy. Don't stop fighting. Have a good one, guys.